Hello everyone and welcome to me, Jan the Tiger. I have one idea. I only saw one thing as normal. Only see one thing and then figure out things. Because apparently we could take the gun before we run into Keith. To give him the pistol. So I'm gonna try that. Okay, we're gonna grab the gun and then we'll figure out what happened in the title screen. Or the cutscene.
Keith!
Shut up!
Oh, Keith, here. Pop! Don't go in there! Pop, grab on, quick! Climb up! Ah! Oof.
Yes, you can filthy.
Didn't I tell you to?
Okay, what's gonna happen actually?
Sorry, Rob. I was looking for something. This right here. It's Mr. George's notebook.
That's neither here nor there. Someone found out you're here, Ed. A boy looking for his friend mentioned you.
You mean Will?
Yes, him. And that. My colleague Miles has a beachside cabin.
Sorry.
What are you talking?
You.
You. Shut.
I'll go to.
What was that?
Once I'm.
You don't have to do that. Listen, yes, you did something bad. But our old man.
Rob. Thank you for hiding me. Bringing food. But it's okay now.
I'm just
And
getting
with
the test.
everyone saying you're a killer, I'm sorry.
Why did this have to happen to us? It's completely irrational.
That's new.
Ed, please, run away. You're a good man. I don't want you to suffer anymore.
I won't run. Rob, you can run. You're happy now, aren't you? You have a wife, a kid. If I make you and your family unhappy, I'll be really sad. I won't tell anyone you hid me. So, okay, Rob? Run away. I want to be happy too. Will, I wanted to meet your talking rat.
Ed, he is turning himself in, thank goodness. I lost sight of Puffs. After all, I'm going to look for him tomorrow. Right now, I need to get out of here. Okay, now we can play the game. Cool. Yeah, because we checked that. Didn't like to check that room. Let's say it like that. But that's me in a nutshell, trying to have a gun on a kid. Not the brightest idea I ever had, when I think about it. So that's something to find out. Okay.
Sophie?
Will, oh, I'm so glad I found you. I was going around looking everywhere.
Yeah, I might have got lost a couple of times.
Why are you here?
Well, because we promised, duh. I said I'd come get you. Did you find your rat friend?
That's not important right now. There's a killer hiding out here.
What? What are you...
Keith told me to get out right away. I'll come look for Pup later, so let's just hurry out of here.
Right.
What if? Well, I just saved. No reason to go back. Don't. Hi, F.
Ed!
Is that him? The killer?
No. Yes, maybe so.
Sophie, don't get in front of me.
Will.
Stay away! Keith!
Will, Sophie, get over here. Edward Hayes, do you know who I am?
A detective?
That's right. You've been here the whole time?
Yes.
I see. I didn't think I'd find you here. Everyone thought you were miles away by now.
I'm sorry. I'll go with you.
Will you now? That's good to hear.
But first, there's something I want to do. Could you wait a little while?
Can't do that. You're coming with me now, or else.
But...
Edward, you understand you've done something wrong.
Electronics are weird.
So you know what you
Just
should
saw
do,
it blinked
right?
at me.
Right now, put what you have to do ahead of what you want to do.
Detective, please tell me something. Can I become happy?
I don't know.
Of course he doesn't know.
But if you make up for your crime and work hard, then it's possible. It'll just take time.
I understand. Will, I didn't mean to hide it, but sorry for scaring you. I wish I could have met you a little sooner.
Ed?
Let's go, Ed.
What?
Rob! Stop! Don't do this anymore.
Hide them. And you're going to help us.
I don't want to help you, Rob. I might want to help Ed. Are you?
Rob!
You are not
I've
starting.
made up my mind. I'm not abandoning you ever again. You killed our father because I left you behind. It was all my fault. Ed, escape with me. It'll be hard, but we might be able to get away. If you're going to hell, I'm coming with you.
Take to Sweden. Pointing in the wrong way. Like that way. Yes, Sweden is that way. Yeah.
There's a car at the exit of the woods. Let's go, quickly.
I don't wanna.
But first,
Are you gonna shoot me or him?
Rob, don't!
I know. Show me your bag. William Morton, huh? You came a long way. What kind of family you got? Parents? Voice box not working? Oh well, no need for you to talk. Just listen. You helped us hide their bodies. Understand that? You're our accomplice. If you go telling anybody about this, I'll chase you to the ends of the earth to kill you. Not just you, your family too. Even if the police get me, whatever it takes, however many years, I'll find you. You think that's irrational? So do I. Irrational things have made me and him suffer all our lives. If you let out this secret, you can consider yourself haunted by them too. Of course I know it's not justified, but what of it? I just can't stand this world anymore. I hate it all so much. I'll just take out anyone who tries to corner us. Be a good grown-up, Will. Keep your mouth shut.
No.
If you do, you and your family can live in peace too.
I want everyone to be alive. If this is not a bad ending, I will scream.
I'm sorry, Will.
Please say it's a bad one.
Hey, kiddo. Sure is snowing today.
Yeah.
What's the matter? Lost? Whoa, what's wrong? Hey, get up!
He's exhausted.
Will.
Cindy, is it? Seems your son collapsed near the woods. He had his student ID on him, so we contacted the school, but he's pretty weak and won't say a thing.
He's been gone since yesterday. I've been looking for him ever since. I can't believe he went out this far.
Huh, so he ran from home. Well, glad we found him. You're free to head on back now.
Why did you disappear like that? Why come to this town? Did you have some business here? You can't say. I've run away from home before, when I was a little girl, you know? There wasn't much reason. I just wanted to see a new world.
I shouldn't press buttons.
Mom. I love you.
I love you too, honey.
He is not okay. Say that this is a bad.
Can't tell anyone.
Please tell this is the bad ending one.
If I open my mouth, Mom will be in danger.
Tell this is a bad
If I
ending.
keep it shut, I can go back to life as usual. It's the only thing I can do.
No.
Because I'm weak. So that's the only way I can protect Mom. I just ran away from home. That's all I did. That's right. I didn't see anything. And nothing happened. Deep in those woods.
Okay, thank you. I will have been fuming over this bad ending if this was not a bad ending.
Where are you? Hey, show yourself. I know you're there.
How can I hide from this guy?
Give me a damn break. Show yourself already. Hey, are you listening?
I did it!
Damn it, you little.
You are annoying to try to hide from. At least I have all sound. Oh.
You're.
Well, this is a surprise. Didn't expect I'd see you here, Robert. I thought you were staying at the hotel. What happened to that subordinate I assigned to guard you?
What? Eric? He fell asleep in the car. More importantly, why are you here?
Maybe I'm thinking the same thing you are.
Huh?
I've been researching here and there, but unfortunately, there aren't many clues to his whereabouts. I might be done with this photo too.
That's...
It was in his room. I assume you're familiar with it.
Are you saying that little photo brought you all the way out here?
If it were just a photo of a building, I wouldn't bother, but this name caught my attention.
George Schmid? What about him?
He was one of the culprits in the incident 15 years ago.
Well, I know that, but what connections are you suggesting between a 15-year-old case and this one?
I suspect there's not a direct one. Still, there's a shortage of clues on him. I have to pay attention to the trivial details. To tell the truth, I'd love to take you to the station right now and ask about your rebellious behavior, but alas, I'm planning on digging for clues a little more.
So you do suspect me. I told you if you want to talk, do it through my lawyer.
I don't necessarily suspect you, but we're in no situation for people to be slinking around suspiciously. Like this guy here.
Ah!
Who's that?
Just a runaway. Will, leave. Be quick about it.
Who was that guy? It sounded like he was looking for someone. Could it be Ed? Scott Smith. Schmid. What was that name? What was name on the photo of Ed? And come to think of it, I saw the same name on its notebook. This is the top floor of the building. I wonder upstairs in the building. Actually go to the basement and do all of that stuff now. Oh, yeah. I will be so mad if this is the good ending. Oh, not really. I want the good ending.
Keith!
Yeah, now you...
What?
Did you ever tell me he was a killer? Pretty sure you didn't. Ed said he'd been living here for a little while.
Yeah. I know all of this.
Oh, Keith. Here, your pistol.
Thanks.
Okay. We are going with the flow.
Pop!
Hi, Pop. This is the... what? 4 or 5 times I have followed you to the store, but... And again, I'm not moving there.
Don't go in there! Pop, grab on, quick! Ah!
Video games.
Oof.
There, the flashlight.
Didn't I tell you to hide over there? Why?
Sorry, Rob. I was looking for something. This right here, it's Mr. George's notebook. He showed it to you too, right?
That's neither here nor there. Someone found out you're here, Ed. A boy looking for his friend mentioned you.
You mean Will?
Yes, him. And that detective who's after you is here too. If Will tells him about you, it's all over. Let's get out of here, quickly. First things first, I'll get you to Sunnyside. My colleague Miles has a beachside cabin. It's not a popular area. You can hide a while there.
Sorry, Rob. I can't leave here just yet. I've got something to do.
What are you talking about? What do you have to do?
Like I said, it's about this notebook. Will found it for me. Now I know the method. You remember, right? What Mr. George and everybody said.
You can't be serious. You're going to take the word of that insane bastard?
Don't use bad words. I really hate them. Don't you know that?
Here it is.
Shut the hell up! This is not the time.
I'll go to the police.
What was that?
Once I'm done with this, I'll turn myself in. I did something wrong, so that's the right thing to do.
You don't have to do that. Listen, yes, you did something bad. You killed a man. But our old man tormented you for years. He threatened you, beat you, took your money. Who's going to have a problem with his death?
Rob. Thank you for hiding me. Bringing food really helped too. But it's okay now. I don't want you to go through any more trouble for me. And with everyone saying you're a killer, I'm sorry.
You just don't listen, do you? Don't you dare turn yourself in. You don't need to suffer any more for that asshole.
Rob, stop it. Don't use bad words like that.
What's wrong with calling an asshole an asshole? And tell me, are you really taking what George said seriously? Don't believe in the ramblings of a criminal. Don't you know it's all goddamn nonsense? All stained with this shithole shit.
Stop it! I told you, I hate it. I hate bad words like that. My head's hurting.
I'm the one whose head is hurting. You're all bastards! Every one of you! Wake up, Ed. You're the biggest victim here.
Stop.
Why do you have to drag us down?
Stop it! 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 Rob? Rob! It happened again. I'm sorry, Rob. I'm sorry.
I have nothing to say.
What should I do? Now it won't be enough. I'll need to go looking But first, Will. I need to find Will.
Hey. I not like this. Killed Robert. Did that? Did he get like that and killed his father too? Why does that need to find me? What in the hell does he want with me? I do better making sure not to come across him. I will get to the entrance and I will tell Keith if I see him. Right now, I need to focus on getting out of here. What about the... Oh, wow, I actually went the right way the first time. We are not allowed to go over here? Okay. Do I like any of this? No. Can I hide in here? No. So...
Will.
Not good. I need to run.
Did you find your talking rat? Oh, I wanted to meet him. Too bad.
Ed. Ed, did you kill your dad?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. That day I messed up at my job at the Chinese place and got fired. When I got home and told my dad, he got really mad and hit me. He always hit me, but he said something that time. Why do you make me suffer? Because of you, I'm unhappy. It was a huge shock. I always thought that by working and everything, I was making him happy. Before I knew it, he was on the floor, bloody. My hands were all bloody too. I killed my dad and fell into the pits of unhappiness. I didn't know what to do. I just wanted to disappear somewhere. That's when I remembered this place. We were poor and suffered, but I liked how everyone helped each other here.
Okay.
Once I got here, Rob came for me. He figured I must have been hiding here. seems like Rob was doing all sorts of things to help me escape. He brought me clothes and food. But still, I've decided I won't run anymore. Between Dad and Rob, I've done unforgivable things.
You'll go to the police?
Yeah, once I'm done with something important.
And what is that?
Something important?
What Mr. George taught me.
Did they teach him? The person.
All the homeless people who lived here suffered because we were people who couldn't work and did bad things and betrayed people. The priest said we were punished for our deeds, so we had to do good work for society and make everyone happy. Mr. George said all the years you suffered, those were the best years of your life.
I don't like him. The George guy.
But they weren't happy years. No matter what, we couldn't become happy. After all, for someone to be happy, it takes the sacrifice of other people, especially sinful people. The same way our sacrifice made other people happy. For us to become happy, we had to sacrifice others. That's why Mr. George and the people who agreed with him did that.
You mean the incident 15 years ago?
Right. He called it like a ritual to become happy. Rob dismissed it as just self-destructive. I guess someone like him couldn't understand. Someone who could work hard and crawl out.
But they were all arrested, right? The ritual didn't make them happy at all.
It's not about good and evil in the law, and it's not about good and evil in society. It's a trial to become happy. It's just the first step to escape from your suffering.
No, it's said seek help.
It's not the result at the end that's important. It's the process.
I don't get it.
I guess you wouldn't. But that's fine. This is our philosophy that only we know. No one else needs to understand it.
I hate that word, philosophy. But apparently I can say it fine when I also hear it.
Will. It was when I met you and heard your words that I was reminded of Mr. George's teachings.
What?
When I first saw you in the hall, you were confessing. I'm a demon child. Because of me, a family fell apart.
I saw that flashback.
I'm glad I met you. I want to be happy too.
Is he going after me? Or coming after me? A ritual that become happy, and he is going to kill me for that? You are gonna be kidding me. I need to leave SAP as fast as possible. At least I know that's short terms. He might come for me. I don't like to have 7 as a good number. We are just... I want to go back and check. I have an idea what he did. Why am I this curious kid? I feel like I found the bug. Okay. Yeah, just gonna run out of here. Why is that door open then? No. I do not like this.
Keith!
Why are you still here? I thought I told you to leave.
Ed killed Rob! And now he's gonna kill me!
What?
So, Ed...
Wait, first I'll get you out of here. Let's head for the exit.
Huh?
Get back!
Keith? Keith! Keith! So much blood. What do I do? What should I... I think there were towels in the staff room downstairs.
Okay. He's still fat. Go get them. Now we're going up. What you doing?
This person's a detective, huh? I saw him in a magazine once. He's a bad person. He kills lots of people.
Huh?
could, you wouldn't have been enough. Because now I need to make up for Rob, and not just Dad. I'm glad I met him too. Now I can clear up 2 misfortunes and be happy.
Ed, stop it! This is just a joke, right?
Don't move, Will. Just follow me and don't do anything. Or else I'll snap his neck.
Well, when you say it like that, do we need Keith? Well, we need him in the well, kind of like, so. That's annoying.
The rope's a little long. Will, do you have a knife or something? Lend it to me. Now I'll hang you up and cut open your stomach. That's what Mr. George did, right here. It said so in the notebook, too. It might hurt,
Nuts.
but it'll be over quick. Just endure it.
No.
Thank you, Will. I'm really glad I met you.
Right.
Keith!
I forgot if I wouldn't have given him the pistol, then I don't know.
Don't move. I'll untie the rope.
Keith! Keith! Get up, come on!
You have to carry him.
What do I do? I need to get away from here, but... What should I do?
Ah, jeez, I can't stand to watch this.
Huh?
Looks like you've gotten yourself in one heck of a mess while I've been running around, eh, Will?
Why have you been running?
Pop! Please help me! I don't know what I should do. Tell me!
Use your head. You can't be relying on me forever.
Fair point.
I can't do anything.
Oh, really? You realize if you do nothing, that guy'll kill you?
I don't want that.
Well, you could always just save yourself.
Would be a bad ending.
No!
Ah,
I
blah.
definitely don't want Keith being killed.
Then you better do something. He'll come back while you're dawdling. Oh, fine. I'll give you a hint.
Finally!
Beat it!
Do you mean the Michael Jackson song?
Huh? What are you talking about? I can't run away and leave Keith behind.
Will. You're a clumsy coward. Running's your strong suit, right? Just gotta add a little courage to it. I've given you enough hints now. To protect the guy, you gotta run. You get me?
Oh, yeah, okay. Fair. Just, you could have said, run, you fool. And I will be, yeah, see ya, bye.
I see what you're saying, but if I mess up, I know. I'll look for a weapon.
Don't even think about it. Sure, even a rat like me can bite back at a cat when he's cornered.
True.
But what happens after that? Once you taste blood, you'll do it again. Will, you've been kept up in your room, looking out the window, and you felt like that showed you what the world was, so you despaired. You're scared, afraid that man's hanging from the tree outside, wondering if you'll end up like that too. But that window's fogged up. You gotta leave the room on your own 2 feet, so take the first step. You're not a guy who's taken by delusions and hurts people. Ain't that right?
There's different ways to hurt people
Show 'em the
nowadays.
funky strength of your fight.
What?
Will,
Keith!
hide somewhere. Look for a chance to get out of here. Don't let Edward find you.
But what are you gonna do? Once he comes back, he might kill you.
You don't have to worry for a grown-up kid. Think about your own safety.
But...
Listen. Your father died when you were young, but I know he never wanted you to die like this. So, do what I'm telling you. Please.
You're right. But I could tell you the same thing. I know your son wouldn't want you to die like this.
You got the good point there. I will say that.
I'm going to get his attention and lead him away from here. That way he won't come near you. While I do that, you hide. And when you can, get out of this building.
Stop. Don't be rash.
Other one actually needs help.
Thanks for protecting me. Again and again. I'm glad I can meet you.
Will!
Ah!
Damn it. Don't cry. Stop shaking.
It's okay to
You can
be
do
scared.
this. You gotta do this. I know you can definitely do this. Yeah, show them, Will. Go show them how you're not a useless brat.
I did not hear the B word. I only heard the last part. Hello.
Will.
Hey, asshole! You want to kill me, right? Go ahead and try, but I bet you can.
I told you, you shouldn't use bad words. I really hate them.
Oh yeah? So what? You think I care what you like or hate? I'm not gonna play along with your shitty philosophy. I'm not like you.
Will!
You angry? Just try and catch me! Dumbass!
Can I have a save point, please? He's not following me, but he knows the factory well. He will try to get ahead of me to capture me. I will get out of the building and leave him into the woods so I can get him away from Keith. it is a good point to say that. How many attempts will this take? Escape to the exit. Like, how? There's only like one. Game over. So it's not that way. Why not let me save on the other side? There we go. But we're on the top floor. There we go. I hate it so dark. Yeah, here's only like one runaway. But she has the same problem. I don't understand this part. Because this is map 2. Yeah. Yeah. Sure thing, I guess. This is a quick event. Nice. Quick event like this.
This way, stupid!
Oh, screw that. I will run as fast as I can. I gonna buy time. Oh, okay. You're running that. 9. No! At least there is a save point here. That's one thing. What was that sound? Okay. Okay. Make it to the bottom of the woods without what? Dead end.
Will.
No.
Keith should be long gone by now. I told him to run away while I was leading you around. There's no point in just hanging me, right? So this is it for you. Ed. I was always uneasy. I was worried I was delusional and nuts. So the fact that you believed me about Pop and understood what I was saying, it made me happy. But it's no good. If you completely go into your own world, you're ultimately going to be all alone.
Yep.
You can't keep living like that. You won't have faith in yourself.
Bruce.
I need to get out of the room I've been in. I need to become an adult. Don't you too?
It's kind of hard when you have Asperger.
Sacrificing someone won't make you happy. Even if it does, you'll definitely regret it someday. Especially when you're as kind as you are. You need to leave that rundown place and shake off those delusions haunting you.
Mm-hmm.
Atone for your crimes, Ed. That's what you need now.
Oh,
Help me, Will. I don't know what to do anymore. I know there's something wrong with me, but then what should I do? Dad and Rob, they're gone. No one can tell me anymore. Please, listen to what I'm saying. There's no other way.
Even if you become happy that way, it'll still just be you. You'll always be all alone. And someday, you'll end up hanging yourself. I don't want that at all. I'll never be a hanged man!
He's shooting blanks.
Will, are you okay?
Hi, Sophie. I'm glad to see you.
Sophie!
Ah, what a wild one.
Keith!
You did good. That was pretty cool.
Will!
Yeah, I will be exhausted too.
Does your injury still hurt?
It's better when I'm moving around instead of sitting still. Maybe it'd hurt less if you gave it a little kiss.
Not in front of a child, honey.
Oh,
He's not a child anymore.
what is Keith's wife's name again? Like Rose? No,
Then
Emily?
I guess I can't say no.
I remember the voice.
That's right. I'm not a child, so do as you please.
Or was that just a nurse talking? I don't know.
So you're awake. How are you feeling?
My
Alive?
soul's hurt like hell.
I'll bet they do, after all that running around.
Understandable. Understandable.
Are you okay? Should I call a doctor?
Are you Keith's wife?
Yes, I'm Helena. It's
Helena!
Nice to meet you.
That was the name. It's kind of close somehow.
Your mother's on her way here now. You can meet
I
her
guess.
soon. I'll go tell the doctor you woke up.
Thanks.
She seems nice.
There's no seems about it. She is.
Keith, what happened with Ed?
Yeah, might
He
not.
confessed to his father's murder. He's being questioned now.
That's good.
Robert's seriously injured, but he's alive. We're waiting for him to regain consciousness.
Okay, fair.
Their trial will be starting soon. You might need to give some testimony. Are you up for it?
I'll be okay. I can see what happened. David.
Keith, thanks for calling me.
You're late. He just woke up now. I'll step out for a second. Take over for me.
David. Ow!
You idiot! What were you thinking? Disappearing without saying a thing.
Deserve, but is still a bit rough.
But, I mean...
No buts. Do you know how long I was looking for you?
A day?
I caused you trouble, so I thought I shouldn't cause any more.
Didn't you realize disappearing would make me worry more? Doing something so conceited and selfish. You're like your father that way.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
Let's talk a little.
Ray.
And don't run this time. Got it?
Okay.
It's cold. I'll go on ahead.
Mom?
I will be so mad with the music
Sorry.
if that gets
for
claimed.
worrying you.
You're saying that now? I worry about you every day. I'm glad that I got to have a proper talk with David thanks to you. Though, leaving without a word to me, not so much. If you make dinner tomorrow, I'll forgive you. I look forward to it.
Well, if you want burnt food, then sure.
The train's about to leave. Come on, quickly.
I want to talk to...
Will.
Yes! Hey, Sophie.
Sophie.
Wishing for it will maybe come true.
Good, I made it in time. You're leaving already?
I decided to go back home for now.
Ah, that's good. Did you find Pop? Oh, really? Too bad. I heard about you and David. Did you talk with him?
Yeah.
What did he say?
If it's fine with you, you can think of me as a big brother. I want to get along with you. He's so dumb. There's no good reason to have a gloomy guy like me as a little brother.
What are you saying? David said that because that's what he wants. Or is it because you don't want that?
No. It made me really happy. Sophie. Thanks for everything. For helping me out.
You should really look at people when you thank them.
Stop it! Don't touch me, you dummy!
Oh, cute. She got flustered.
Sorry to butt in, you two.
What is it, Mr. Keith?
Will, I brought something you forgot. Couldn't be bringing it into the hospital naturally.
Hello, rat.
Huh? Pop!
I think this guy might understand humans after all. He was acting up, but when I said I'd take him to Will, he settled down.
You went looking for him?
I was just wandering around during investigation and caught him in a net. That's all.
Why did you have a net on an investigation?
Because he was looking for the rat because you gave him the ring. The homemade ring he got from his kid that passed away in a car accident.
Every detective needs one. Don't forget it.
You are playing with words there, good sir.
Cold out here. David said once it warms up, he wants to go to a baseball game with you. So come back in spring.
Give me a call when you come visit. I'll tell you all the good places in town that aren't those creepy woods.
Okay. Thank you.
That was the train leaving.
I'm really glad you came back to me, Pop. You're hungry, right? Want some cheese? Pop? Hey, Pop. Mom's asleep. You can talk now. You won't talk anymore? I see. Well, it's fine. Whether you talk or not, you're still my friend. That was a really long day. Feels like a lot changed.
Let's be say like that. Overall, I think it has been over 10 hours.
I'm not even sure what exactly, but I'm sure there's been a really big change. A long time ago, you told me, before I parted ways with you, I had to become a real good man. After this, feel like I've come a little closer. I'm still cowardly, no courage. I don't know what's wrong or right. But still, I'm not a demon child. Even without someone teaching me about the world, I'll be fine. I'll meet lots of people, go lots of places. I'll find it myself. So much snow. I hope spring can come soon.
Well, luckily Nerf is just behind me. Just saying that. A real man. Good ending. I'm not even sure if I'm allowed to have that. So you can hear me yabbling. I will say it's weird that I have to do it like that, not talk to, say, apologize to Sophie. Plus, there's another bad ending that I rather not do. Because then I will go crazy again finding that. I just want the good ending. Is there a more good ending? I think there is. And there's also some more after the credits and all the people who has been in the game and who made the game so many years ago. I cannot remember how many years. I did not look that up. But it's like 6 years ago? I'm not even sure. Don't tag me on anything by that. I'm not sure. It's gonna tell in the end, you goofball. Right. But it was... That little change still haunts me this time. That will haunt me for a while. At least it's gonna be that. So I can smile. I actually finished the whole series of Something Man. And yeah, I know you're not hearing the music. There's a reason. You never know. The end. Can I have sound on now? Game? I might be scared to click on this button. Thank you for playing the Hanged Man. And congrats to beating the game. Sincerely thanks to those who have played the other games in the series. The game is Something Man series has concluded. However, it is only consideration, but I'm not good at long words. Correlation speak. What? To announce the side game and played. If you are interested, hope you will play them when they are done. I know they have made more games, and also the game can be played through a second time. There are no changes in the bad endings, but the good endings route has a new scene and a postcard games bonus. Why does it have a new endgame scene? Refer to the here to the side of info on where the ad screams are. You will come to understand some things that weren't clear on the first playthrough. And if you have to pick the true good ending, it is the second one. Please try it if you have spare time. So I have to play through the whole game again to get the true ending. Gonna be another time, and in the bonus, because I don't want to let you all to see that. And one last thanks, thank you for playing the Hanged Man. Well, at least it said it, well, save there, because I don't care of anything anymore with that. So, can I do the fun meme again? You should have been melted, because we are in the spring right now. And it's also hot, so remember to drink water, and not that guy. You can begin the second playthrough on the title screen. There are scenes and at the second loop, and after you beat it, what? And after you beat it, there is a bonus such as character, biome, voice, and all of that. I'm gonna do it in my spare time. Because really now I should have made some food. I haven't eaten the whole time. Anyway, I should make it big, and I will probably try to make up for the webcam thing, but that's my problem for another time. Bye, Tigers. It took over 3 hours, and I have to edit all of that. But the story must come out somehow, and the bonus will be after this. Bye bye.